This guy making $10 million with selling villas in Bali. How we have done this? What's the secret about real estate in Bali to make a lot of money like this? We will check it out. So I will say, subscribe our channel, push the like button, and we go in.
This guy figured out how to combine real estate with viral social media to make millions. Crazy thing is, he did it in Bali, one of the most difficult countries to run a business.
Okay, so he combined real estate with social media. He making marketing about social media, and that's how his real estate business was up. And they said that Bali is the most difficult place to running a business. I mean, I'm living here now near 5 years, and I see many people who come here who start a business. And I would say from the bureaucratical aspect, from the tax aspect, and from many other aspects, I don't would say that it's here more complicated than, for example, in Europe, where I'm from, where you have really bureaucratic things, where sometimes you need even a year to set up your business before you can get any income, where you have taxes up to 50%, which makes even more difficult to have profitable business. I don't would say that Indonesia is hard to set up a business, but okay, let's check out why he said that.
How much do you expect to kind of make off a property like this?
We were able to make our return on investment back in 18 months.
That's incredible.
18 months return of investment with property. If I tell this to people in Europe where they get normally 5% in a year, if it's good, then they need 20 years. And here, in 1.5 year return of investment, this is the arrow item more of 50% in a year. But for sure, we had the pandemic in the back. And if you have built a villa in the pandemic, and now after all the tourism coming, for sure, there you get a lot of money, but it's not the average, yeah? It's not the average. Don't think you come to Bali doing real estate and you make more than 50% in a year. For sure, 10, 15, 20, even 30%. Super good possible, but this is not the average.
Yeah.
Jake now owns some of the most stunning villas in the world, and in this video, he shares his story, how he got started, where his ideas come from, and how much he's currently earning. He also explains how anyone can break into the villa business in Bali.
Is it true that you can't own the land in Bali?
Through a PMA company, you can legally own the land.
Stay tuned and
Yes, this is also part where we have other videos on leasehold versus freehold, how you can earn a property by yourself or even with your company, what you have playing right now. We also have a full video about this on our channel.
till the end, where Jake unveils insider secrets that only the top entrepreneurs in Bali know.
I was trying to make it into AFL, and then I went into uni and I did 2 semesters of a tourism and event management degree. I did a trip to Asia on a beach in Thailand. I met my wife. 2 days, I fell in love with her. This is a crazy story. I came here for 12 days with Marie. I had $12,000 in my account. She had around 20, and we just put it together and we said, let's just travel together until this money runs out. And we went.
It's a nice story. Move out, just wanna do a little bit holiday, get to know the love of his life, and then just say, okay, hey, let's stay, let's travel, and let's start our business. Great story, I like that.
To Mexico, Nicaragua, Costa Rica, Ecuador. She started posting on Instagram, and that was the first time that my brain kind of switched on and realized the power of social media. We went from 14,000 followers to like 60 in 8 weeks.
And then did you start making money on it?
No, still not $1.
Is it much?
This is also interesting because so many people have a lot of followers, they have a community, but they don't know how to monetize their community and making money out of it. This is also super important part. When I was starting my business journey and I had a lot of expertise in the fitness sector, I get a lot of followers, but I don't know how to sell, I don't know how to create products. And then your business mindset have to develop.
Maja. My wife's name is Marie. My name is Jake. So it's just Maja. This is our first boutique hotel. We have 5 suites here. Inspiration from Santorini. Rooftop jacuzzi. You have private amenities and a private rooftop terrace and your own plunge pool. And then this just literally, we sketched it.
Nice, I really liked it. It's like this Greek. He said Santorini style. Santorini is in Greece. And I personally also really like the style. Looks really clean, really open, and really welcoming.
In a notepad, and then went to an architect here in Bali. Made so many adjustments along the way.
Was the idea to make it Instagrammable?
Yeah, in the beginning for the first 18 months, 100% of our bookings were direct through social media. No booking.com, no Airbnb. 1.2 on Instagram and then 800 on TikTok. We focused on social media for like 5 years and did nothing else. Marie had me doing.
That's the best marketing. If you have a social media community, Then you don't must pay the 20% to Airbnb, you don't must pay to booking. That's the best what you can do.
Like all of these TikTok dances and all this kind of stuff.
We'll get those, we'll put them on.
Oh, don't do it. It's an embarrassing period. We were trapped.
Yeah, funny. He say he don't like to do it, but he do it because the community on TikTok like it. And I mean, this is also part of business, yeah?
Influencers, and then all of a sudden we're stuck in Bali during COVID. Marie and I had 100,000 followers and we hadn't made $1. And then Marie was telling me a lot of people were asking us about how we edit our photos. Marie was like, so how do you do it? And I said, well, I use these presets and I've, created these settings that I use for our photos that make them pop and they make your skin a bit more tanned and the water a bit more blue. And Marie's like, let's just see if people would be interested. And so what she did a story and she said, hey guys, we're selling our presets to 20 people. First 20 people in, it's $20 each. Send me a DM. In 1 minute, 20 people said yes. And then they PayPal'd us. And so we made $400 in like 10 minutes. And I
definitely think even if they say $200, many people will buy it.
It's like,
That's money.
what was that? In the first month, we made 20 grand. This is Bella Jar. This is our second boutique hotel here. This is more like a bar.
So they said like they make $20,000 in the first month. That's amazing. Now they learn to monetize their community. But for sure, yeah, if you have built a trusted community, then you just focus on the money. I also know many people like this. And then they sell the community any random product, just promotion. And then the followers, they run away because they think, hey, this guy is not honest anymore. They just want to sell me products. So this is always, you have to find a balance. If you found a product where you really say, hey, it's amazing, this gives a big benefit to me, okay, then I also can recommend this to my community.
Bali, traditional Bali vibe. Costs an extra 30 grand to put a hot tub on the second floor in Bali. If you can dream it, you can do it. That's not going to last forever. This land here, in Bali terms, it was 20 million per ARA per year. 20 million IDR is roughly 2,000 Aussie per ARA, which is...
Okay, you have done a leasehold, and I mean, depending on what area, but it's an average price. For sure, when you go in the main area in Canggu, even now you pay 40 million per hour leasehold, but this is like a average price what you pay per hour per year.
Which is 100 square meters per year of leasehold. The math is basically 2,000 times by 700 square meters, so 14,000 times by 25 years. This property, including the land, was about 500K. And what you're kind of looking for in Bali with your contractors is you want a price per square meter. Bella Jar was around 750. And so during COVID, I built them at the same time, 1.25 mil in the hole without seeing one single dollar come back.
So how much do you expect to kind of make off a property like this?
We were able to make our return on investment back in 18 months.
Wow.
After we opened.
That's incredible.
Yeah, we were promoting this.
Like you said, it's absolutely incredible. It's super high returns. But like I said in the beginning, they're built in the pandemic, the building cost was cheaper, the land prices was cheaper. And after the pandemic stops, so many people. So they had the right timing. This was a great investment.
This place from the beginning of the construction. 2 months before we were ready to open, we already had 60,000 followers on this account. And so when we opened up the bookings, I think we got $70,000 worth of bookings in the first month.
Is it true that you can't?
That's amazing. That's super amazing. They just opened the first month and directly the business running like this.
Own the land in Bali?
Through a PTPMA company, which is a foreign-owned entity here in Indonesia, you can legally own the land. And then you have...
This is the same like we're doing with our Lovina Retreat and Wellness Center. Also, we have a freehold. This means like the PTPMA, the Lovina Investment Group, who is with the smart contract for our investors. Because this project is like a joint venture. 20% we at the Bali Invest had, 80% the Lovina Investment Group, the investors had, and we combine this project. So everyone have a big interest that this project gets successful, and you still can get a share of this project. Just check out the Lovina website. In the video description we have a completely virtual 3D tour where you can walking through the resort and you can take part in this project.
Leasehold land and freehold land. And so leasehold land is you own the land for a certain period of time, 25 years normally. You actually have full rights to do whatever you want with that land in those 25 years. At the end of that period of time, if you haven't extended, that land and whatever is on it goes back to the owner. So whenever you're doing a leasehold, you always want to make sure that you have a guaranteed extension in the contract, so that ideally you start with 25 years, you take the profits of your property for the first 2 or 3 years, you buy the extension. So let's say you buy another 20 years. So in total you have 45 years. You've used up 3 to, make enough money to get the extension. So you've got 42 left. And then you, let's say, spend 5 or 6 making your investment back. Now you're down to around 35. And then you can have 20 years of profit. And then you've still got 15 left that you could sell to the next person.
This is a good plan. Yeah? You also have an exit strategy, because for sure after 20 years or even 25, 30 years, you have to make a big renovation. Might be your life situation has changed. So it's always good to have this option in mind.
The other option is freehold, where through a PT PMA company, you can buy the land freehold and you then essentially own it forever.
So why doesn't everyone do the freehold?
Because it's probably 4 or 5 times more expensive. When you're investing in Bali, the number one priority is return on invest.
Do you think that Bali is a good investment?
It's a great investment.
Do you think it's high risk, high reward?
Yes. I have a villa development company.
You need to have the right knowledge. It's super, super important, because if you're going in the wrong area with the wrong concept, it doesn't work out, yeah? But definitely for real estate, yeah, you even can Google it. Bali is the place where you have the highest returns of investment in the world.
Company here now where I build for investors. From all of my experience and what Marie and I have done in the past, the competition is getting way stronger here in Bali. You have a great taste of design, you construct it well, and you have a very trustworthy team, you have powerful marketing, and then your management and the team are handling all of the guest reservations and the Google reviews and things like that. Yeah, you can make 30%, 40%.
So this is what most of the people didn't believe us when we tell them, hey, we can make with a resort where we not have just the income streams from the rental, we have a gym, we have a spa, we have a beauty clinic, we have health shops. We can make up to 40%, even more in the future, especially when the airport and hospital. People say, hey, how you can do this? How is this possible? Another person who said, and you will find a lot of people who said, hey, it's possible. And you see here, he even have made more than 50% with his resort. He return of investment in 18 months. It's absolutely incredible.
This is our spa, and we do massages, like full body massages, Bali massage, lymphatic drainage. Originally, the first business we had here, we built just behind the spa. It was our hotel, our boutique hotel. And then 6 months into the build, when we had our first level, I was like, I'm gonna go and see what it's like for sunset. And I'm like standing on the rooftop, and I just hear this wailing of a noise. Oh, no. Karaoke. Oh God. Like horrible karaoke. Oh. So I walk around the corner up the street here, and there's like full-on karaoke bar, and it wasn't even like a guest or a customer, it was like the staff that were singing. Found the owner, he's like a nice Japanese man. I paid him like 50 grand to move out, and I found him another spot to go to. That's
big money over here.
Yeah, and so he was...
Okay, so in front of his hotel was a bar where they're always singing loud, and he go to him, he offer him $50,000, hey, move out, go to other place. And he take this offer and he make a spa in it. And now I also know where is this place. This is like in a long street from Bar to Bolong. I couldn't can explain you, even if you're not in Bali, you didn't know. But I know this place, and now they have in front a spa. Looks super, super nice. And behind is the villa. So you have paid 20 million lease per year for this area. This is super, super good price. This is the area where I talked about. Even when you go closer to the beach, they offer you 40 million or sometimes 50 million per hour per year. So more than double the price. This is a really good offer what you take.
Stoked. I moved him out, and then the place was open, and it was a really like run-down shack basically, and this area here where the facials are, this was like a rubbish dump. And then the idea started to come, well, what can we do that can kind of be an upsell to our hotel guests, but also just add value to them? We thought a spa would be a great idea. Had no idea how to run a spa or what to do, but we just got started. And
you kind of diversify, like you're not just in one thing.
I don't know if it's a smart business decision to like diversify like this. It's like if something works, like double down, and a lot of people say that. Yeah, we're basically fully booked. We've got 10 massage beds, and these.
I also was there personally. I was just say, hey, this looking nice, let's go in. I was with Vayo there, and then we want to book a massage, and they said, hey, sorry, we fully booked. So we're telling the truth. I can tell from my own experience. I was go there, and they said, hey, sorry, you can make an appointment for tomorrow because today we fully booked.
to like the individual rooms, and then we've got 8 facial beds. At any one time, we can have 18 customers. I think we'll probably be the only boys here for sure. This whole place, it is fully booked because of social media. We have a couple girls, it's like their full-time job just to post content, reshare all the content. One of them does, another one's remote in Ukraine actually.
Also, they're also doing yoga class and everything. This I also didn't know, but yeah, for sure. Yoga, Bali. I mean, we're building a retreat and wellness center with a big yoga area. Makes sense, makes sense. Okay, we have say he run a successful business, is a super good success story, but how he's selling villas for 10 million, this we don't get in this video, but we have another success story, how it can be if you start your business in Bali, if you make the right decisions at the right time, and if you want to take a decision to step in this market, to get more information, check out our website here in the video description. You can contact us, let us know what is your situation, what is your goals, and we will do the best that you also can start your success story in Bali. Thank you for watching, see you in the next video.